Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today's video is going to be a get to know me tag. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I wanted to wait until we got to like 1,000 subscribers or more, and now that we're over that, I decided, okay, it's time to do this video. So I sent out posts asking you guys to ask me questions that you wanted to know, and I've collected all those questions and I'll be answering them in this video. So enjoy! My name is Amarachi, which translates to the grace of God in the Igbo language. I am from Imo State, Nigeria. I am Igbo, I'm from the Igbo tribe. I grew up in Port Harcourt City, Nigeria. I am 27 years old. Nursery, primary and secondary school were all in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, and then university was in Hungary. I went to the University of Debrecen, Hungary. I have a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. My grades were pretty good, like I've kind of always been an A student. I graduated with a first class from undergrad. I currently live in Boston, Massachusetts. I do have a hobby, but I don't have one that I do, very often. The one thing I really like to do that I absolutely enjoy is traveling, but that's just an expensive hobby, so I don't get to do that very often. I mean, every now and again, like I would read a good book, I would listen to podcasts, but yeah, I love traveling. My favorite food is yam, fried yam specifically. Fried yam without sauce, stew, anything. No, just give me like the raw fried yam. That's my favorite food. Yes, I do have a sibling. I have one younger brother. My favorite color is brown. I suppose this question was referring to like secondary school. My favorite subject in secondary school was chemistry. It was actually one of the subjects that I had an A1 in WAEC, and my least favorite subject was government. I dropped that as soon as I could. I just did not like memorizing dates and names and all of these things. I don't really like to memorize stuff. My favorite season is fall or autumn. I just love how like cool the air is in autumn. The air just feels so cool and crisp. I like to see the colors of the trees, like yellow and orange and brown. I like to see like the brown leaves on the floor. I'm actually that person who would like step on the leaves just to hear that crunchy sound. I love the sound of that. I really love autumn. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I like Christmas a lot. Quack! I PhD for work. I'm a PhD student. So I use the word friend carefully. I know everybody that I know or interact with is my friend. So I'm going to say that I have interacted and gotten acquainted with lots of people from across different races since moving here. No, I do not have a pet. A dog person. I'm not necessarily a big fan of cats. I think they have an attitude. This question caught me off guard. Like, I don't consider myself to be a nerd. So I'll say I'm probably somewhere on the lower end of the spectrum. So I would say like a 3. I mean, considering the fact that I am getting a PhD in chemistry, right? So I'd say like probably like a 3 out of 10. I don't have any tattoos, piercings. I have just these ones on my ears. I don't know that I have an absolute favorite TV show, just because I'm not much of a big TV person, but I'm a big fan of crime shows and crime podcasts. I'm like really into that. They just intrigue me so much. So I'm that person who would watch like Forensic Files all day long. I would listen to podcasts on like cold cases, solved murders, like disappearances. I'll listen to like Scotland Yard Confidential. Just anything crime show related, count me in. Like I would watch that or listen to that. I'm right-handed, but I have this like inexplicable love for southpaws. I just love left-handed people. As a child, I wanted to be a doctor. I actually did go to medical school for a bit, but that's not the point of this video. But yeah, wanted to be a doctor. I can't really say that I'm one or the other. It really depends on the kind of day I've had, or like what I have planned for the next day. So I could be both. I'm more introverted than extroverted. I don't like loud noises, parties. I love my bed, I love my home, I love to be in my space. So I'm definitely more introverted than extrovert. I mean, I'm not a recluse or anything like that. Like, I'll hang out with people, you know, but I love to be by myself and be in my space. This is such a funny question, and I think I know the person who sent this in. Anyway, the fear of Sakpa is the beginning of wisdom. For people who don't know what Sakpa means like being broke, having no money. But like, jokes aside, I think financial responsibility just came with the independence that I got growing up. So I went to boarding school throughout my secondary school years, right? 6 years straight boarding school. So from a very young age, I learned how to be independent and kind of like take care of myself, which includes like every aspect of myself, right? I guess I learned some sort of financial independence from that. But the bigger thing would be like when I had to move for university. So I started to live by myself at a pretty young age, and being by yourself at a pretty young age, you kind of learn how to, you know, take care of yourself and get your ish together. But yeah, I think that was it. Like, primarily probably like having to live by myself at a really young age, and kind of knowing that, you know, nobody's really coming to save you. I mean, I knew that I always had my parents to fall back on and stuff, but I don't like asking people for stuff. Even my parents, that's a problem. But yeah, I just did not like the idea of, you know, having to be dependent on somebody or something else to provide for me and for my finances. So I learned to like manage my money well and, you know, be responsible with it. This year, I would describe this year as significantly less hectic than the last 2 years, because in the last 2 years I've just had a lot of things going on at the same time, so many different moving parts. This year I have way less to juggle, so my stress levels are like significantly reduced. You know, I don't feel like I'm being pulled in so many different parts, which is nice. So yeah, I would say definitely like smooth sailing, less hectic than the last 2 years. So now this one question I got so many times, so many different variations of it. You guys are so nosy, but the answer is yes, I'm in a relationship. I'm not single. Like I said before, like, I'm not much of an outgoing person, so I would say my social life has been like pretty chill. Like, I'll hang out with people now and again. I would go to events when I need to. It's been pretty good, honestly. It's been okay, good enough for me. I use my phone to film my videos right now. I use my iPhone 13 to film, but I hope to, you know, upgrade my setup, my equipment as time goes on and as this channel grows. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to like go through all or most of the questions or the things that you were curious about, and I hope like you feel like now you know me a little bit more, because I know that people always are just curious about this. I know I do the same thing. Like, when I start watching a new YouTuber, I'm like, oh, I want to know about them. Like, I wonder where they're from. I wonder blah blah blah. I hope I've been able to like satisfy that curiosity for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you'd be interested in seeing from me on this channel. I'm always open to exploring new video ideas for you guys. Thanks again for watching. If you really like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you in the next video.